What's up, everybody? Mark with Ecom Warriors. I wanted to make a video today talking about what is better. Is it Shopify or is it Amazon FBA or just Amazon in general? What's better? What's a better route to go down in 2021? I want to explain some things. The answer is there's no better route. It's really up to you. I'm going to explain the differences between what you can expect between Amazon and between Shopify. And I want to explain to you how to be successful with each one specifically, okay? And from there, you make your own decision. But I'm telling you, there is nothing that's better, okay? I have my own opinions. You'll have your own opinions. There's nothing that's better, okay? There's different, so they're different. I'll explain what I mean. Let's talk about Shopify, okay? Shopify is a platform that you could build a website on where you can take your products, right? Let's say this is your product, right? Caffeine pills. You could take your product and sell them on your website. Now, the only way to get customers is you need traffic to your website. So you need to figure out how do you send people to your website so that they can purchase your products, okay? That's the first thing you're going to need to focus on. The next thing you're going to need to focus on, if somebody purchases a product from me, how will I get the product to the consumer? Okay? That's the first thing. The first two things you need to focus on. Okay? Now, Amazon is slightly different. Amazon has two different, I guess you could say, avenues. There's something called FBA, right, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. And then there's just being an Amazon merchant. And I'll explain what the difference is. Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, means that you're going to take the product that you want to sell, ship it off to Amazon's warehouse, and you're going to have a team of people that take your product, put it in like a little cabinet, okay? And whenever your product sells, they'll ship it out for you, okay? This is not for free. This costs money on each unit. And if you decide to become a pro seller, which being a pro basically means that you have access to paying for ads on the platform, you have access to seeing statistics and things like that on your account, then you're going to be paying roughly $40 a month, okay? $40 a month plus the cost of the shipping and the fulfillment and things like that. And they also have storage fees. They basically have a lot of fees, okay? You're going to want to do your own research on these different fees and if your business can handle it, okay? The next type of selling on Amazon is just being a general merchant on Amazon, which in that case doesn't have these associated fees, right? But what you're doing is you're listing your product to sell it on the Amazon marketplace. Now, the common, I guess you could say, notion or idea is that individuals think that if they go on Amazon, they're going to make more money because they're reaching more people. And I can tell you that this is the farthest idea from the truth. In fact, I personally experienced this back when Amazon was hot, back in 2014, when I started my very first business. And I said, hey, let me sell these products. I'm going to sell them on my own website. I'm going to sell them on Amazon. What happened was, before I even created the website and I sent products over to Amazon, I expected them to sell and I got 0 sales. And I want to explain how to now be successful with each individual platform. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and start off with Shopify, with Amazon, sorry. With Amazon, to be successful with Amazon, there's two things that there's really one thing, but there's two things that make up that one thing. You really need one thing to be essentially successful in order for you to be successful, and that's called your Amazon seller ranking. See, each product, right, has a seller ranking. The higher it ranks, that means the more sales it will get and the more sales it has previously gone, okay? So in order to increase your seller ranking and reach more people on Amazon and get more sales is two things only. It's the amount of sales you get and it's the amount of reviews you have. Does that make sense? So the algorithm is made up by those two things. A lot of people think it's keywords and all that. It's really not. It has nothing, keywords is a very, very small area in that world. Very small. If you think it's keywords, I mean, you're far from the game. It's only two things. It's reviews and the number of sales, okay? Your website is completely different. Your website, doesn't matter how much reviews you have, because they could be fake, they could be real. It doesn't matter what happens. The only way you'll succeed is if you boost what's referred to as a conversion rate. Now, what a conversion rate is, or what it means, is that out of every 100 people that visit your website, you're going to have what's referred to as a percentage, a conversion rate percentage. Meaning, if 100 people visit my website and only 2 people buy, I have a 2% conversion rate. The general average on Shopify is about 1 to 1.5% in 2021 conversion rate. Okay, so basically what that means is that the general average of successful stores, by the way, because if you're an unsuccessful store, you're not even going to have the chance to have or acquire a conversion rate. You're going to cancel your store before you even, move on to actually acquiring a conversion rate. Okay, but the average, like I said, of a successful store, meaning a store that's paying the monthly fee on Shopify, which is $29.99 to begin, right? So $30, is 1.5% to 1%. Which in my opinion is extremely low. Why I make videos teaching people how to improve their conversion rate. I make videos teaching people how to, build websites and things like that. Like I said, extremely low. Amazon is probably about the same, if not lower. Okay, the conversion rate is about the same, meaning the amount of people who see your product can decrease. Now, there are ways that you'll succeed with Shopify that are different than the ways you'll succeed with Amazon. With Amazon, like I said, your main success is the number of sales and the number of views. The way you get that is you'll either have to give your product out, you'll have to spend money advertising your product, or you'll have to do some outreach or some kind of marketing to get people to know about your product and put reviews on it. The reality is, and the sad reality is, if you're selling a commodity, a t-shirt, underwear, a bikini, whatever it is, if there's nothing exclusive about the product, and if there is no marketing about the product, you are sadly not going to win on on Amazon. That's just the reality of it, okay? I'm telling you guys this straight up because I can't tell you how many people, clients, customers, YouTube people, how many people say, you know what, I'm going to sell a t-shirt on Amazon. I'm going to sell and you could gain some success. But when I say it's very basic stuff like underwear, bikinis, swimwear, if there's nothing exclusive about the product, I'm telling you, you will not be successful. Also, this is just a general tip. You should do some general research. Think of what product you think would be successful on Amazon and literally take that idea and just search it on Amazon and see if other people are doing it. If other people are doing it and there are over 20 to 30 to 50 reviews on that specific product, know that the gate is closing for you to actually gain success. If you see other products with less than 20 reviews, you can try to get some success, but they're going to be miles ahead of you, okay? The only other way to really, really succeed with Amazon is if you find a product that is in very high demand, but very low competition. I'll repeat that one more time. Very high demand, very low competition. This is the golden rule for Amazon, okay? The golden rule. Why do I call it the golden rule? Because you're going to strike gold. If there's high demand and there's low competition, you will strike gold. Now, it's in 2021, it's harder to find products like that, okay? I found a few, and I'm lucky enough to find a few, but like I said, as the days goes on, the gate is closing more and more and more, okay? Eventually, I won't even be able to find products like this. Shopify now is very, very different because Shopify, you're at the mercy of the world. There's no traffic coming to your website. There's really nothing special about your business, okay? You're a website amongst the other, 17 billion websites out there. So you got to remember that there's so many, or 30 billion websites. I don't know how many websites there are in the world, but I know there's a lot, okay? Basically more than the amount of people on Earth. You have to figure out how to differentiate yourself. Whether you're going to pay for ads or Google or whatever, it's really more, you have more essential work to do behind it, okay? Now, me personally, if you asked me personally, you said, Mark, if you were me, what would I do? Would I either have a website or an Amazon? I would go with the website. I would go with Shopify. Not necessarily Shopify, the platform. There's a whole bunch of different places where you can build a website. But you should actually, in my opinion, my recommendation is go with a website. Why is that? Not necessarily Shopify, like I said, just a website in general. Why is that? Simply because Amazon takes a huge revenue cut out of the work, and you're still gonna have to do some kind of marketing. And that's really it. Okay, if I'm going to build a business, I typically want to keep 100% of the business, the equity, the ownership. if you bring in Amazon to your business, you don't own 100%. Whether you like it or not, you don't. Okay? Because the second you move off Amazon, you have nothing. All right? What you really need to do is you need to sit down. You need to think what works best for you as a business owner, and you need to attack it. All right? You guys now have the information. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.